Episode 158 of the Marketing Life podcast. This is Taylor Timothy, your host. And today, guys, we are going to be talking about how to get your Google listing back. Holy cow. This can be exhausting if you ever lose it, if it ever gets suspended, if you're trying to get a new one up for the very first time. This can be so exhausting and frustrating, especially with whatever's going on in this world now, what has happened with Google and their customer support. It does not exist, people. And that's my rant. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, guys, is how to get your Google listing back, potentially how to just get it up and going if you haven't yet. So let's not waste any more time and dive right in. So guys, just to start off, what is a Google listing? Basically, if you go into Google and you type in plumber near me, food near me, whatever, those are the listings that actually pop up. Now, if you're getting these set up for the very first time, sometimes you might, in certain industries especially, you're going to run into some serious issues. And anything that has to do with drug rehab, addiction treatment, you are going to have a problem getting this thing up. But I've also heard of people just randomly getting them shut down out of the blue for no apparent reason. So, right, ever since whatever that one thing is that happened in 2020, that whole pandemic, whatever it is, basically since then, Google's customer service has done this completely. And they don't help you. There's no way to call them and ask them what's going on with this type of thing. Anytime there's an ad account, a listing, there is zero customer support. So if you're listening, Google, honestly, step up your game. Seriously, please. Anyways, so for all of you new people out there, I'm just going to show you guys my screen. If you're listening, just follow along. But basically, you go to google.com/business. That's where you go set up your listing for the very first time if you need to do something like that. Now, if you get shut down, this is the process. So, if your Google listing gets shut down, the first thing you need to do is you need to reach out to them. Like I told you, their customer service is horrendous. But you have to fill out this form basically stating all these things, maybe showing them documentation of your actual location and things like that. They might ask for your business license, so be ready for that. If you get this email back and you respond within 7 days, my guess is you just got thrown out of the queue and it's going to be even more impossible to get back into communication with these guys. So, highly recommend that the moment that they actually respond to you, you respond like that, as fast as possible all the time, because they're super frustrating. Now, I will say this. This happened to me twice. So, created a listing. It was working. It was going. It got shut down. And then Google just ghosted me. I got that one back. Again, created a different listing, different business. Not creating the same listing, different business. Same thing happened again. Went through this process and ghosted me. Nothing. So the final thing I'm going to tell you, I can't guarantee you it will work, but I will say potentially this could solve your problem. Because like I said, Google's customer support, zero. So this is what I personally have found you can do as well. You create a new email. You create a new Google listing, and it magically just keeps going without any problems. Knock on wood. I'll knock on the tree here. But that my listings are still going. Knock on wood. They are still going today. And it's been about 6 months. I'm done talking about them. So that's what I would just recommend that you do if you have got your listing suspended or shut down out of no reason with no explanation. Thank you, Google. But that's just kind of the reality of what Google's doing. So that's the process of getting your listing back up potentially. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at localdma.com or taylortimothy.com. But that's going to wrap up this episode 158. Thanks, guys, for watching, and peace.